Clash in Paris has officially come to an end, so you know what that means. It is time to recap everything that happened at Clash in Paris. As always in these recap videos, we go over everything you need to know about this important episode of WWE. I give my thoughts on the show, and I rate the show at the end of the video, and throughout the video, or at any time, or at any point in the video, you guys can leave me your thoughts on the show down in the comments below. Whether that's just leaving your thoughts on the show, or if it's even debating my thoughts. Whatever you gotta do, just leave it all in the comments below. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go follow the socials, with the links to those are in the description of this video, and just as always, do not forget to turn on that notification bell. But now, let's get right on into today's Clash in Paris recap. Alright, so we kicked off Clash in Paris with Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. And obviously, as you can expect, man, this match was actually very good. Now, obviously, there was a little bit more that I would have liked to see from this match, but for the most part, man, there was no point in this match where I was bored, and for the most part, man, I really did actually enjoy this match. Just, there was a little bit more things that I would have liked to see. I kind of thought going into this match we were going to see maybe a little bit more spears, or maybe a few more tsunamis than we actually saw in the initial match, which we didn't, which is all good, man. Basically, I was just kind of expecting just a little bit more chaos. I mean, we still got chaos, don't get me wrong. I think I just personally was expecting a little bit more, but like I said, man, for the most part, this match was very good, and inevitably in this match, Roman Reigns actually did pick up the win here, so I actually predicted this one wrong. But really, I kind of initially thought either way this match could go either way. But at the end of the day, the really main walkaway with the fact of Roman Reigns losing is what's next for the Tribal Thief, Bronson Reed, and the Shula Fala. Well, actually, I mean, I should say, actually, the Shula Fala is gone now, because, let me explain here, because after the match, we see Paul Heyman going over to Bronson Reed to check on him, then Roman Reigns comes back in the ring, and he demands the Shula Fala from Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman hands over the Shula Fala, and then Roman Reigns delivers a guillotine to Paul Heyman, taps him out, and then, obviously, Paul Heyman falls to the floor, and then inevitably, Roman Reigns does go over to the announcer's table with the Shula Fala. He cuts them off, like he gets the shoes untied. He signs two of them and then throws them into the crowd. But then before he could throw all of them out is when Braun Breaker comes out and spears the crap out of Roman Reigns and spears him through the announcer's table. Now this is where things start to get very overkill, man. I think this segment was very overkill. Not the match, but the aftermath of this match. Just very overkill, and not in a good way, man. I think this was honestly, it just kind of got to the point where it was like, ugh, you know. And it's not just the fact that Braun speared Roman, like, fine, you want to do that, but it's the fact that it continued, because after that we saw a few more spears, I don't even know how many, then we saw more tsunamis, and then inevitably we had Jey Uso come out to try and help Roman. That didn't even work out, and inevitably at the end, Roman Reigns finally carried out on a stretcher. But man, I just think the aftermath of this match, honestly, might have been as long as the actual match itself, was just something that I think you don't want, man. That's why I say this was overkill. Like I said, not the match, but the aftermath. Just very overkill, and really the main question to take away from this is really what's next for Bronson Reed. The only thing he had going for him was that Tribal Thief thing and the Shula Fala, if you ask me. But now that that's out of play, well, what does WWE really do with him? Yes, he's in the Vision. Yes, he's running with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, but man, he's got to be relevant in some sort of way, and after tonight, I don't know if he's really going to be relevant, man. So we'll have to wait and see, but man, I just think the aftermath was overkill, but as far as the overall match, I did enjoy it, but yeah, that's really my only thought. Alright, and now we moved on to the Wyatt 6 versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team Championships, and honestly, man, this match was also very good in my opinion. I don't think there was anything boring about this match. I think it was consistently good. We saw good flips, we saw good moves overall, and overall, man, just, it was very freaking consistently good, man, so nothing to really hate about this match, and inevitably in this match, we do see the Wyatt 6 pick up the win, just like I predicted, man. I didn't think the Street Profits were going to win this at all, honestly. I mean, there's just no reason for the Profits to really win this match, and it only made sense for the Wyatts to retain here. So the Wyatts did retain. We did see an interference from Uncle Howdy and from Nikki Cross, so it was pretty cool as well. I mean, it's kind of something you would assume here. I did in my predictions think that we would have saw something from like the other SmackDown tag teams. We didn't see any introduction from them. But one thing I also do want to note is at the start of this match, we saw a little bit of Montez Ford he had tagged in on Angelo, and then that kind of pissed off Angelo, and it kind of continued there for a few moments. So there was a little bit of aggressiveness there, but that's just what I wanted to throw that out there, because that could be, foreshadowing a potential breakup from the Street Profits in the future. It didn't last the whole match, so maybe not. I'm just gonna throw that out there so you guys know. But overall, man, I did enjoy this match, and inevitably the Wyatt Six do win here. Alright, and now we moved on to Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And honestly, this match, I thought it would have been better than it actually was. Now, that's not to say this match was bad, because there was many good things in this match that I actually did enjoy. And there wasn't a major point in this match where I was bored. Like, I wasn't bored for a major amount of time. Yeah, there maybe been a few moments where I'm like, okay, that's just whatever. But overall, man, for the most part, I was entertained, and for the most part, I did actually enjoy the match. Compared to other matches that we've seen so far tonight, definitely not the greatest, but that's not to say that it's going to be the worst match of the night. We haven't been all the way through the night yet. Now, obviously, the winner of this match is, as you'd expect, Becky Lynch, and one of the moments in this match where it's very just kind of like, is the ending, man. We end in a roll-up by Becky Lynch, as usual, 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of getting tired of that format, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure a lot of people are. I know I am, with this whole roll-up thing that Becky seems to do in every single one of her matches. She gets the roll-up, 1, 2, 3, the match is over. Fine, yeah, I figured Becky Lynch was going to win. I'm not mad that she won. In fact, that's kind of who I wanted to win. It's just the fact of how she won it, man. I'm just not a big fan with the whole roll-up situation. I just think it's dumb, and I just think they need to kind of lose that. Let's get back into the rhythm of actual 1, 2, 3s and not in roll-up. Don't do the roll-ups, man. Let's just get a clean, regular match without some roll-ups. That's kind of my major point here. You could do, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of getting tired of it. Sure, like I said, I'm sure a lot of people are as well. But yeah, that's really my only main complaints from this match. But for the most part, this was actually a match that I did enjoy. And like I said, inevitably, Becky Lynch does retain. Alright, and now we jumped into Sheamus versus Rusev in the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Now, basically what that is a basically no-holds-barred match. And man, this match was freaking awesome. Oh man, dude, this match was filled with chaos. I freaking love chaos in matches. I love the use of weapons. I love I just love chaos in WWE matches, and this match brought exactly that, man. So, honestly, man, this match just freaking killed it for me. Like, killed it in a good way, man. I know a lot of people were going into this match thinking, who really cares? But, man, I hope a lot of people have changed their opinions after watching this match, because this match was just so damn good, man. There's nothing that you can hate about this match. This match was freaking awesome. Obviously, my prediction in this match was Sheamus, but inevitably we did see Rusev win. Now, honestly, I'm not mad, man, because either way this match went, I was going to be happy no matter what, man. I knew going into this match it was going to be good, but like I said, I know a lot of people just, were kind of like, whatever. But like I said, after this match, and those people that felt that way watching this, I hope they now change their views and realize, man, this match is absolutely freaking killed it, and it was so freaking good, man. Oh, man, just such a good match, man. One of my favorite spots in this match has to be, obviously, the Sheamus and Rusev on top of the wine barrels, the two tables down at the bottom on the outside of the ring. Then Sheamus hits that white noise, man. That is definitely one of my favorite spot from this match. And I also really enjoyed the ending, man. With the Rusev, he put him in the accolade, and then he had the shillelagh, and he put it into Sheamus's mouth, and then he kind of got him in like a sleeper hold type of position. Sheamus taps out. I think that was a great ending, man. But overall, this match was consistently good. Nothing was boring about this match. I loved everything about this match. And man, holy, this match honestly might be a standout from tonight, absolutely, in my opinion, man. Alright, and now we moved on to John Cena versus Logan Paul. And this match is exactly what it needed to be, man. Yes, it was overkill, but for the right reasons, man. Absolutely overkill, but it had a reason to be overkill, man. So, obviously, going into this match, it was really about Logan Paul kind of earning the respect of not only John Cena, but really the entire WWE universe. So that's why this match was lengthy, it was grueling, and it was overkill. There was lots of AA ways that that Logan kicked out of, and while there was a lot of moves that Logan did that John Cena kicked out of, and obviously inevitably John Cena does pick up the win here. But really, the main takeaway from this match is to show Logan Paul to the people that really aren't huge fans of him. You know, show Logan Paul off and show the WWE Universe what he can do and why he is the future of the WWE, basically. And obviously this was you can kind of consider this like a passing of the torch type of thing, if you would. I mean, not necessarily, but kind of under that same format, basically, from John Cena to Logan Paul there. But man, overall, man, this was a great match. I absolutely enjoyed it. I knew exactly what this match was going to be, and it's exactly what happened, man. It was long, grueling, and it was overkill, but for the right reasons. There was nothing bad about this match. Everything about this match was absolutely awesome. We even got to see some blood from Logan Paul, so that was pretty cool. But man, overall, love this match. And one other thing I do want to say, we saw a Styles Clash from John Cena in this match. It was literally referenced by the by Michael Cole himself, man. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I think that is the next kind of like that is the next feud, or one of the next upcoming feuds with John Cena, I think, man. I think it is definitely going to be John Cena and AJ Styles. Yes, I know that they have this whole thing with Brock Lesnar going on with Cena, but man, when is that really going to happen is the big question. But man, I think this might be the next thing, is John Cena versus AJ Styles, and if that's the case, I'm absolutely hyped for that, because that is one of my all-time favorite matches from their match at SummerSlam 2016, man. So if that happens, that's going to be absolutely awesome, and man, I can't wait. But I think that Styles Clash in this match definitely foreshadowing something, and man, I'm here for it. I'm freaking waiting for it, man. But like I said, overall, great match. Freaking loved it, and let's move on. Alright, man, and now we finally have made it to our main event of the night, which included Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight, man. And man, this match, obviously, as you can expect, was very freaking good, man. It was very good, but it's just the ending, man. It's the ending. It's the ending that has me like, man, what the hell? It really makes me question if I really consider this the best match of the night, really, because of this ending. I really didn't like the ending, man. It's not the fact of who won, because obviously, as you would expect, Seth Rollins does retain. That's not because of the winner. It's because of who is introduced into the Vision, to this Seth Rollins faction. Becky Lynch helps out Seth Rollins and low blows CM Punk, man, in the end, to help out Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins gets the win, man. But Becky Lynch being in the Vision doesn't make any sense. Like, Becky doesn't need the Vision, and the Vision doesn't need Becky. Now, the only thing that's cool about this is, yes, the opportunities that Becky being in the Vision opens up. You know, potential AJ Lee returning and then we potentially have a match with AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth and Becky. I think that's honestly, I mean, you can go as far as to say that's honestly a dream match. So the only good thing about Becky being in the Vision now, from what we've seen, is that. But other than that, man, that's really dumb to have Becky in the Vision here, because Becky is so much better as a solo competitor, not in a team. She was doing just fine, man. And I'm assuming she'll do just as fine with the Vision, but man, I think she just does even better on her own, man. So I don't like the fact that this happened. And honestly, just because of that, it kind of makes me wonder if this is really the match of the night. I feel like this kind of ruined a lot of things, just for me personally. I don't mean it as like the fact that it ruined the whole pay-per-view, no, but maybe just this match for me. You know, personally, man, I just don't think Becky needs to be in this faction. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, why, man? It just, man, it's gonna take some time to think about, but man, it just doesn't make any sense, man. I wish they didn't do that, and honestly, I was hoping Austin Theory was going to be the new member, but I guess it's Becky Lynch, man. I mean, it's whatever, but at the end of the day, man, in my opinion, that freaking sucks, and I don't wish that happened. But I mean, as far as the actual match goes, I did enjoy the match. It's just that one little thing that kind of makes me question if this was really the match of the night and really deserved to be in the main event. But yeah, I mean, that's really all my thoughts on this match. Obviously, though, Seth Rollins does pick up the win. I mean, it is going to be interesting to see where things go from here. But man, just why have Becky in this faction, man? Why have her in this freaking faction is my question, man. Oh, well, man, like I said, as far as the match went, it was good. Just that one little thing kind of ruined it for me. Alright, everybody, well, thank you for sticking all the way to the end. I do hope you guys did enjoy. As always, leave me your thoughts on the pay-per-view down in the comments below. As far as this pay-per-view, man, for the most part, I did think this was I think this pay-per-view was pretty good. It's just, like, a few minor things that I wasn't a huge fan of, like, obviously the main event. But as far as an overall, man, I think this show was definitely good. But like I said, leave me all your thoughts down in the comments below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, go follow the socials. That includes Instagram and X. The links to those are in the description of this video. It all helps me out a ton, and it's free for you guys. Hope y'all, like I said though, hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.